Great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. It's the Florida Gators and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, Coach Brome told me before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. Florida's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Here's some daylight. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when you have a corner of this caliber, it gives the defense so many options in the way they can attack. We'll see what they're able to do with this guy. Working that left side now. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Finds his man on the RPO. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The run inside. It's Nowaski. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Using his feet. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time, trust your read, and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
The Chanticleers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Now the pitch. Touchdown, Coastal! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They want to run it left here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Gators line up to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my rump. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Pass to 6. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. Sets his feet. It's Kelly. Fires to the right. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long. Try to convert through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. On the ground with the counter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. give to the running back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The run inside. It's Nowaski. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Selling the fake. Just gets rid of that one.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Chanticleer. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And the returner will be brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Working the ground game. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want to throw it. Extending the play. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got him quickly. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. The fake wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Handed to the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Now on 2nd down. They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nowaski. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Look out! Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Caught, and he's got room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to get...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on fourth down. Across the 45. He's loose. He's at the touchdown. Coastal Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Had to force that one.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they...
Got room on the return. He's at the 40, the 20, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wants to throw one first. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that Bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Iowa, taking on the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Hawkeyes, trying to make it 10 for 10 here this season. This team knows exactly who they are. They've taken on the identity of that head coach, and they're a serious contender. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Conway. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Nowaski. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half he is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The shot that clears will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nowaski. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it on the counter. Taken down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Gators have their offense in high gear. They'll move the tight end. Quick give. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The keeper on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Long way to go on second down. The play fake. The throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Handoff from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick give. It's Nowaski. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Moves the pocket. It's Kelly. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. Dragged down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the right. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Knocked down immediately. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and time is to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. Rides the option, he keeps it. Got the first down. there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for running room. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Here we go. Ready to go. Looking for running room. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting 1 in the win column. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Rush right in his face. He's got it. There he goes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Ready, go. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Chanticleer! And the beatdown has ensued. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Fires left. Nice play to knock that one down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Leaping grab for a big gain. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here comes the heat. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline.